everybody, welcome back to the channel, to my kitchen. Today we are going to do a new dessert recipe that I saw floating around on Facebook. Maybe you saw it too, but it is called peach cobbler pound cake. So while we were at the grocery store the other day, I found these peaches at Sam's, like this whole little thing here. So they smell so good. I love peaches. So we're gonna get busy. I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping these up, chopping them so I can get the amount I need. And then once I get that done, we'll come back and I will show you all the ingredients that it calls for, and we'll get busy making it. It has to bake for 60 minutes and then cool for an hour, and then you put a glaze on it, and that's it. So it shouldn't be too difficult. We're gonna take you along, try it, see if we like it. That's gonna be our dessert for dinner tonight. We're gonna have a country kind of dinner tonight. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, butter beans, green beans, maybe some corn, cornbread, and maybe if I have time, some homemade macaroni and cheese. But I may not do the mac and cheese. We'll see how today goes. So grab an apron and let's go. Okay, I got those chopped up, peeled and sliced. You need 1.5 cups of diced up finely peaches, which was 2 peaches out of this pan. Only used the 2. That's all that was. Other than that, it calls for 2 sticks of butter that is softened, some vanilla, 4 eggs, some flour, and sugar. Okay, so we got your 2 sticks of butter in the mixer with the paddle attachment that I've already smeared butter on. And then I've got my loaf pan in the oven preheating. The oven's going to 350. You need to preheat your oven. I'm using the cast iron loaf pan, so I've already got my pan greased and in there and getting hot, because if you grease it, get it hot, and then grease it one more time before you put whatever in it, it will not stick. So that's what's going on over there, 350 oven. So in your mixture, you've got your 2 sticks of softened butter, and I've got my recipe over here. 1 1/4 cups of sugar. So this is a 1/4 cup measure. So 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1 whole, 1 1/4. And then you're gonna cream this. It says beat on low, beat the butter and sugar and cream it for 2 to 3 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Make sure it's at least 2 minutes. So we're gonna start this and get everything else ready. Okay, it's been at least 2 minutes because I set a timer. Now it says to add in the eggs 1 at a time, beating on low speed. We need 4. It says add vanilla and continue mixing and scrape the bowl a few times. So a teaspoon of vanilla. Scrape the bowl. And then it says slowly add the flour until it's just barely incorporated, and then turn off the mixer. So it's 2 cups of plain flour. This is a 1 cup measure. good till just barely combine. And then you're gonna fold the peaches in by hand, because if you use the mixer, it will tear them up. This is gonna be a good cake. I can already tell by looking at the batter. And the peaches aren't even in there yet. Before I put the peaches in, I'm gonna go ahead and scrape the sides and make sure all that dry flour is incorporated. And goes the goodness. I can already tell the house is gonna smell amazing. Okay, let me get my pan. You don't need a lot of Crisco, just a teeny tiny bit. Smooth it out so that it bakes evenly. There we go. Now we're gonna get this in the oven to bake at 350 for 55 to 60 minutes is what the recipe says. Okay, it's 55 minutes is up, so we're gonna check it. It's almost. So I'm gonna put it for the last 5 minutes and then we'll check it again. It's nice and brown around the edges, but that center is cracked, but it's a little wet feeling when I mash on it. So we're gonna leave it for another 5 minutes and then we're gonna set it out, and then it has to sit in the pan for 10 minutes and then you turn it out onto a wire rack for an hour and then you glaze it. That's the last step. So we'll see. Okay, the timer's almost up again. I'm just gonna pull it out this time because it ought to be done. Sorry for the dishwasher noise I had to clean up. We're gonna just pull it out, set it on the stove, let it cool while we're gone. I have to run right here to Walmart for just a second. I need some heavy cream and some cheddar cheese to finish supper, and Walmart's like 1 mile from here. So we're gonna run up here, grab those, and come right back, and that will be the 10 minutes, and then I can flip it out. Look how pretty. It smells so good. Okay, we'll see y'all later. Okay, so this cake has been cooling for almost an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and make up the glaze. It's really easy. It's just 1 cup of powdered sugar, willow, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and it says 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. I'm just gonna do 2 because I kind of want it to be a little thick so that it doesn't run all over the place when I put it on the cake. Or at least start with that. That's probably more than enough. And then it just says to pour it over the cake and let it sit for at least 15 minutes before you slice and serve the cake, which is more than enough time because we will have it for dessert after we eat dinner. Yeah, I'm not gonna put any more milk in it than that. I'm gonna let that sit. Maybe it'll be a little bit thicker while the cake finishes cooling another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll pour it on the cake. Okay, it's time for dessert. I decided to set it down in this pan so that when the glaze ran over it, it would trap the glaze. Yum. Bailey's gonna eat some with me. Yummy, it smells so good. Okay, what do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Not great? Oh, okay.
It's something I would say to have as a birthday cake, right?
But are you gonna eat it or say I don't want it and put it back?
I'll eat it.
So one thumb up, one thumb down? Yes. Okay, well, you hear it here first. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat mine. So, thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.